Today on Houston Life, cheers to Thanksgiving. It is just one day away, people. And on this Wine Club Wednesday poured by HEB, we're sharing our top wine picks for your dinner table.
Then, are you having trouble keeping your pets from counter surfing? Yes. We have the puppy expert, Stephanie Bennett, in studio with tips on how to stop our pets from stealing food when we're not looking.
Plus, if you are hitting the theaters this holiday season, Sing 2 might be on your list. We're chatting with one of the film's stars, actress and singer Tori Kelly, about this sequel to the 2016 hit animated film.
And today we are taking a look at the GRB Convention Center ahead of the 61st annual Autorama. We're going to have a look at some of the hottest rides you can check out this Thanksgiving Day weekend. All of that and more happening today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Houston Life on this Wednesday, November 24th, 2021.
Like the reveal.
I'm Derek Shore. It's like we're coming out of the clouds.
I'm Courtney Savala. It's good to have you here. I have to keep reminding myself that it is Wednesday. It feels like a Friday because we're on the verge. Of course, this is Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, also known as Thursday Eve.
Thursday Eve.
Thursday Eve. How's that for confusing? Well, happy early Thanksgiving. You know, Tex is a little restless today because his trainer, Stephanie Bennett from Believe in Dogs, she's in the house, and his brother Charlie is around. So rest assured, you're going to be seeing both of them a little later on in the show. But look, he's just staring at the distance.
He's got ants in his pants.
I know. Beatrice, do you want to come grab him?
Yeah, I feel bad because he wants to hang with his brother Charles.
He wants to hang with his bro. It's okay, buddy. We'll see you in just a bit. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Beatrice.
He is so cute and fluffy.
So you've heard of turducken, right?
Yes.
Turkey, chicken, and duck. Or turkey, duck, and chicken. I don't know how they all...
It's just a layer. It's a layer. It's like the breast, and then it's layered.
Yeah, so there's an example of what turducken looks like. I don't believe I have ever tried it. If I did, it was so long ago I don't even remember. But there's something, Courtney, I found to go along with your turducken.
What is it?
It's called pie cakin'.
A what?
Why choose one dessert when you can literally have all of them? It is a Southern Thing article. You know, it's a Southern Thing.
Yes.
It's a website. They always have really fun stories. So yes, pie cakin', we may have a shot of, oh yeah, that is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So it's essentially pecan pie on the bottom. My notes are here somewhere.
There's pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie in the middle, spice cake on top, and cinnamon buttercream layers in between. So this one's a little bit different because that's cranberry.
But it looks real good. You know what I mean? Like, I'd try that.
Right. Here's another version on your screen. So this one is topped with apple pie filling on top. I think it's kind of genius. Ultimately, you know, it's like the perfect Thanksgiving dessert, if you ask me, because I can never choose between the pecan pie and the pumpkin. They're all so good.
Isn't there a cake called, I'm going to get it wrong, the butterfly, or it's called something, but I think it's very similar to this. Hummingbird?
I don't know.
No?
Do you want to continue naming wildlife? And eventually we'll get there.
I think it's the hummingbird.
Maybe one of our viewers would know.
Maybe. I think it's the hummingbird. I really do. And maybe I'm completely off on this. I'm not sure if there's several flavors, but I feel like there's some kind of... Oh, thank you, Heather. The hummingbird cake is a pineapple banana spice cake. So it's a play off of that very Southern thing as well. I would try that, even though, I mean, it looks a little messy.
I would try
it.
Yeah, it looks like a very large slice. I mean, a slice of that would be a very large helping. In case you're interested, though, it's too late to order it by Thanksgiving.
Then why are we even talking about it?
You could still get it by next week, by November 30th. Goldbelly.com. They're $100, $99. So that's kind of pricey.
Listen, that's like 4 desserts in one. So
you're essentially getting paid to eat it. Is that what you're saying? Actually, I think if you sign up for their email list, they give you some sort of discount, like 20% or something. So check them out. Goldbelly.com. Pie cakin'.
Pie cakin'.
That was my nickname in high school.
I was waiting for it. I know you just have been waiting to say it all day. Here's the other thing. I feel very seen for the story that we're going to have today. But we have this list of craziest things a dog has eaten.
Oh, no.
It's a list of 30, and this is on iHeartDogs.com. Hang on, guys. I know we're looking at the list. Well, actually, the list is quite funny. False teeth.
Oh.
$170. So, like, the fact that we know the actual amount is interesting. Empty beer can, 3 mobile phones. I wonder if that's the same dog eating the same phones. 6 cans of Play-Doh and a whole frozen turkey.
How is that even possible? Also, I mean, talk about a vet bill if you need to go in, because a lot of times when a dog swallows a foreign object, surgery is required to get it out.
Yeah,
right?
it's never good. I mean, Oscar has eaten like loaves of bread, 5 breakfast tacos.
Did you hear
there's my
something?
sweet baby.
Sweet boy. Didn't you hear a strange sound in the middle of the night a few weeks ago?
Y'all, well, actually, I didn't, because you know me, I have my eye mask on and my earplugs in, so I didn't hear a thing. But Orlando told me in the middle of the night, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and he hears this. I'm going to try to. Can you hold your water bottle?
Yeah.
He heard this like multiple times, and he gets up, you know, he's trying to figure out, do we have a mouse in the house? Great. Now Courtney's going to freak out, like, what's going on? Nah, it's Oscar with the tortillas that he pulled off the counter.
A whole bag of
2:30 in the
them.
morning with a bag of tortillas.
And he ripped it open and was chowing
having
down.
a midnight snack.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can't leave anything
No.
on the counter.
Counter surfing. I mean, well, people have very funny stories about counter surfing dogs destroying the Thanksgiving meal, like grabbing, you know, the turkey off
We
the
had a
counter. It
dog
happens.
growing up that ate a prime rib, an entire prime rib. Mom, who's watching the show via her phone on the app, the entire prime rib. He ate a stick of butter. I mean, the whole thing. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was quite the foodie, that one.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Good
she was
taste.
great meals. She also ate 1.5 pounds of Frango mints, which growing up, these mints were really good. They're like chocolate minty. Chocolate and dogs do not mix,
No.
very poisonous.
Yeah, it can be very dangerous.
But listen, the throw up smelled great. It just smelled like minty chocolate. She was fine though. She was fine. She lived a good life. She was like 15 when she died.
That is a phrase I have never, ever heard in my 40 years. Well, the throw up smelled great.
The throw up-
Literally, I've never heard that phrase.
It did. It was minty chocolate.
I bet. Do you mind if I change the subject away
Please.
from minty chocolate throw up?
Please do.
But I'm
Was
glad
that
the
your
dog
name in
was
high school,
okay.
too?
That was my nickname in high school. It was actually middle school. Rough, painful years. I don't wish to revisit them. Have you seen this trend on Instagram of people providing their Urban Dictionary names?
Yes.
Okay, so I looked it up the other night because I was curious, what is Derek on Urban Dictionary? In case you haven't heard of Urban Dictionary, it started way back in 1999 as sort of like a crowdsourced dictionary for slang words.
Which, by the way, the kids are calling the 1900s. Can we just talk about this? 99.
Because they were. I mean, we call the 1800s the 1800s, right? So Urban Dictionary has slang definitions for pretty much any word out there.
Right. So you found...
I found some for you. Do you want me to read yours first?
Okay, you read
Okay, I'm going to
yours.
read yours. So I found a couple. First, Courtney, a quiet, sometimes too quiet, studious girl who likes art and being by herself. She is usually naive when it comes to love, but gets all the dirty jokes and makes some herself. Altogether a great friend, though she seems detached sometimes. Also, I love this at the bottom. Use the word in a sentence. That girl in the library looks so quiet and nice. She's definitely a Courtney.
Oh my God, I feel seen.
Hold on. But I found one that I think is a little more accurate because that one just didn't quite cut it. How about this one? A girl who's really short and her personality is bigger. She's extremely loud and seems rude to people who don't know her. Close friends know she's actually a really caring person but gets annoyed easily by other people. Once you get her to open up, you will find she's really funny and loves to laugh at her own stupidity. She has gorgeous eyes and perfect eyelashes. She loves sports, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it goes on and on.
Again, I feel seen.
Yeah. The second one is more accurate, right?
Slightly, yes. Okay, so I have yours.
Okay, and disclaimer, some of these are not safe for television.
At all.
And we're not reading those, clearly. So.
No. And you definitely have to edit some of these. So this is what it says for Derek, spelled correctly, by the
Okay,
way.
thank
Derek is
you.
a smart guy. He's good at basketball and keeps you laughing. Derek is an outgoing person, loves to speak his mind, loves and plays video games with family members and friends.
Okay.
This seems very generic. Derek also loves to be independent. He is going to play pro basketball for his favorite team, and he's going to leave many supporters. Derek also loves to keep his girlfriend happy at all times.
I mean, clearly it was written totally about me. I am
Yeah.
okay at basketball, video games, not so much.
This is a sentence. I don't even understand these sentences. Hey, how has your and Derek been? I don't even. Oh, we've been doing great. I see Derek playing pro basketball. Oh, this is a story. Oh.
Yeah, it's like using that form of Derek in a sentence. Is everyone okay back there? Don't worry, things are falling over.
Listen, are you hiding your basketball skills from me?
You know, we had the Globetrotters on the show once, and I was sinking every shot. I'm just saying.
Never saw it.
That was before your time.
Okay.
That was my previous girlfriend who co-hosted the show with me. All right, still to come on Houston Life, the unblended living arrangement. The couple who says living separately but together is actually perfect for their relationship.
Separate but together.
You'll find out.
Okay.
You'll see.
And later, from prevention to management, we've got tips to help you deal with your dog's counter surfing. It's like a therapy session for me. That and so much more when Houston Life returns.
Welcome back. So a 38-year-old mother of two from Canada, she has gone viral for sharing a video about her living arrangements. So I think we have a clip that we can run, so you guys can essentially get the gist of it. We'll talk on the back end.
My partner and I have 5 kids between us, so we own a home that has 2 suites. We live separately together, blended, unblended. This is our adorable family, and this is where my partner lives with his 3 children, and this suite is where I live with mine.
I'll follow you into the park.
Love to find other families that live like this. I think it's amazing, and I'd also love to hear if you have any opinions.
Okay, so this video already has more than 5 million views. And in case you missed the details, she has 2 kids. Her partner, he has 3 kids. They found a home that they purchased together, but both have separate living quarters. And they say it totally works for them. She had been through a divorce and some other tough things, and I don't think they were ready to just blend their families immediately. So all 5 kids and 2 parents were living together. So they're living, they share a common wall together, but separately.
You know, I think whatever works for you, and it sounds like maybe they're probably obviously taking the kids' needs into this, and they don't need to drive and you know, figure out the situation with the kids and how to see each other. This is the way that they figured out to make it work, and I think that's really great to find a partner that's willing to do that as well.
For sure, and she said that they found more house than they each could have afforded separately by doing it this way. And so because her side is a little bit smaller, she pays like 46% of the bills in the mortgage, and he pays the balance.
I love the face she made when she said, I'd love to hear others that live like this or your opinions. Which I'm sure there's, you know, you open the door, whether you ask for it or not.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have a lot to say about that,
I know.
but it's great.
Hey, listen, if it works for them, I think it's awesome. Let's bring in Lauren Kelly, who's standing by with our question of the day.
Yeah, guys. Hey, we want to hear from you. What advice do you have for dealing with family during the holidays? And we've already got some great responses, of course, coming in. Let's start with Tess. She writes in, volunteer to do all of the dishes by yourself. That is very nice of you, Tess. All right, let's move over to Candace. Make the best of your time together. Tomorrow isn't promised. Absolutely. All right, Angela says, you can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. Bailey's helps. And I'm assuming that she means the nice Baileys you may add to your coffee, make it an Irish coffee like that.
Yum.
And I couldn't agree with those more. Head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation. We will share more of your comments a little bit later on. You guys, Derek, Courtney, anything to add right there?
I mean,
We've never really had like a weird family situation at the holidays. I mean, we avoid the, you know, religion, politics. You do all those things, you know?
Our family is really close. We just avoid our cousins. And that's all I'll say about that.
Fair enough. All right.
Thanks, Lauren. We'll see you in just a bit. All right, when we come back, if you are still on the hunt for the perfect wines to pair with your Thanksgiving meal, we've got you covered. Stay tuned for our wine tasting and recommendations.
And now we're going to go out to Joe Sam, who is checking out some pretty sweet rides this afternoon. Oh, I know you're loving this. Hi, Joe.
Oh yeah, Courtney, Derek, this is an event that everybody anticipates and loves because they have these beautiful sweet wheels that we have here at the Convention Center to talk about. This is Autorama, the World of Wheels, one of the largest car shows in America. We're going to be talking about these sweet babies and what's on the road today when we return here on Houston Life.
Well, welcome back. It is happy hour in Studio B, and in today's wine club poured by HEB, we're tasting a red and a sparkling white, both fantastic options to pair with your Thanksgiving meal tomorrow.
The sound of that cork popping, it never gets old, right? Plus, we're going to share how you can get these crowd pleasers for 10% off. But first, here to walk us through the tasting is HEB Regional Merchandiser John Moore. Welcome to Houston Life. It's great to have you here in person,
Absolutely.
John.
We've done it in Zoom, but
Yes.
glad to be in the studio with you today for sure.
We love it. And to celebrate, we're going to start off with some bubbles, right? This is Schramsberg.
Absolutely. So this is from Schramsberg in the 60s. The Davies family bought Schramsberg Vineyard, and then that was from 1860. And then they started the sparkling wine, made in the traditional method. So fresh
nice
apple, pear, and then kind of caramely notes, some brioche bread notes as well.
So this is great to start off with, but this would also pair well with our Thanksgiving meal. Really, I think anything goes well with turkey, right?
Yeah, this is start your meal, during the meal, and after the meal. So
I like how you
dessert,
think, John.
so all the way through the meal.
I love it.
Absolutely.
And not too sweet, right? I mean, this doesn't have like a Prosecco-y flavor.
This
to
is
it,
not.
nice and
This is
dry.
a true champagne style, but we can't call it champagne since it's from California. So.
Okay,
It's
price
lovely.
point on this one?
Both are going to be around 25, 27 bucks.
Okay.
Yep. Good acidity on these, and so both of these will cut through the heavy meals that we eat with the gravies and butters, etc., but still light enough to pair with nuanced sides as well.
Yeah, very nice. I love that. Okay, so moving on to our red. I think it's interesting that you chose a Pinot Noir. How come?
It's medium bodied, and then it still has a silky tannin to it, and so it's not going to overpair your sides or your meal,
Okay.
but it still has a bright freshness and acidity to it, right? And so
It's a pretty color, too.
This is beautiful.
kind of a ripe
Kind of
strawberry.
spicy, too.
A little baking spice, absolutely. Some
Okay.
clove and cinnamon and vanilla notes to it, absolutely.
And this is something you can enjoy during your meal, but a lot of people will grab a glass of red wine like after the meal, you know, with the fireplace
Right.
going and relaxing
Sit
on the
outside and
sofa.
chill with the fireplace. Perfect for that.
This is really nice. And I think what's great, sometimes people get a little nervous when they see a red, but Pinot Noir is very light, even though it's so rich in
Right.
color.
Good acidity, good fruit, but light tannin. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the price point on this one. 24 bucks?
25 bucks, yeah, absolutely.
25?
Yep.
And then the wine sale that we mentioned, so this is today and tomorrow.
Correct. So we close at noon tomorrow. Hours tomorrow are from 6 a.m. to noon.
Okay.
But the 10% off the wine favorites, sparkling, Pinot Noir, and Chardonnay, and that will carry us through tomorrow.
So, and essentially what viewers are seeing on the screen right now, this tag, this is what we need to look for on the store shelves.
Correct, but they're already 10% off on the tags.
For the wine favorites.
Yes,
Okay.
for the wine favorites.
Very,
Well, this
very
is
nice.
great, and I like that you do the pairing for us. So, like, just roll in and look for both of these bottles
Yep.
because it's so lovely. I love bubbles when people arrive. So, you know, the appetizers or something like that, or welcome, it's so great to see you. It just kind of sets the tone.
Absolutely, and they're reasonable price. Family and friends, if you like them, I guess. But but it's not overpriced. But they are special wines that you can for the holidays.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like walking through the front door of a party and someone hands you a glass of nice bubbles.
Right.
It's very, very nice. Also, I think it's great that you guys are open just for part of the day tomorrow because, you know, always on Thanksgiving, as you're preparing the meal, you find that you still need something from the
Right.
store. So, again, we can't stress enough. They close at noon tomorrow, so it's great you can all be with your families, but from 6 a.m. to noon, people can still go in, get their wine and the other items for their
That's right.
meal.
Last minute things and some sparkling.
I know, you always have to have the sparkling.
Yes.
And also, don't be afraid to ask questions. I know you guys
No,
are
the
so
wine
great.
specialists are there every day, and so they're there to help.
I love it. I'm always leaning on them. I have this. Can we talk? What would be great? It's lovely. I mean, the selection at HEB is my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you.
John Moore, thanks so much.
Thanks, Derek.
That was
Good to
fun.
see you.
Nice to do this in person.
Salute.
And cheers
Yep.
to all of you. If you would like to join our Houston Life Wine Club poured by HEB, just visit our website to register. You'll also have access to exclusive giveaways and a chance to be part of our virtual tastings.
Absolutely. It's so fun. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wines at your local HEB. I'm picking up both of these today.
All right, switching gears now. It is one of the largest and longest running auto shows in the U.S. And Autorama will turn Houston's George R. Brown Convention Center into a custom car paradise.
It is the place to be, and that's where we find Joe Sam with all the details on this family-friendly event. My boys love this one, Joe.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure everybody else will too, because this is like a paradise when you come here to the convention center. So many amazing cars, over 400 different models and styles, colors that you can see. Some very unique cars too, and we're talking about those unique cars. We want to show you one really quick with someone who's been judging this event for over 40 years. Larry here with us. This is amazing, and we're standing in front of these beautiful cars like this Monte here behind us, right?
We were so happy here at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama to have these great cars. This is a 1970 Monte Carlo, but it's not like you would have bought it from the dealership. The engine has been replaced. Everything's been smooth, perfect. You can look at the underside. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous show car, and it's heavily modified. I've judged, yes, for 40 years, but I still look. I don't judge much anymore, but I still look at it through judge's eyes. So I look at this car and just say, wow. And this is just one example of the 400 vehicles we have. We have trucks and motorcycles. We have an automotive flea market. We have Women's World. We have lowriders, trucks. On Saturday, we have the Tuner Galleria, which is imports, and we just have all kinds of things.
Yeah, there's going to be so much going on here, and it just blew my mind whenever I walked in here, because I just could not figure out which car I like the most, because there are so many that you would get with everything that you have going on here. Tell people how they can come and check out the event.
So tickets are $20 at the door and $4.99 for kids 6 to 12. But if you go to your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store, you can buy discount tickets. We're open Thanksgiving Day from 3 to 8, and we're 10 till 8 on Friday, 10 till 8 on Saturday, 10 till 6 on Sunday. Come on down. It's a great show here. I mean, it's the cross section, the hot rods, the muscle cars, the trucks, the motorcycles, the low riders. We got 50 low riders. It's just, and we have celebrities. We have Chip Foose from Over Holland.
We can't wait for that. And I heard Sting is going to be here.
Resident superstar Sting. So we have a little bit of everything. We have live music. So there's lots to do here for the whole family.
For the entire family. That's what I was going to say. So if you have something that you're interested in, you can find it here at Autorama. It's going to be an amazing event, an amazing holiday event for everyone to come and check out. Larry's not going to go anywhere. He's going to stick around, because we're going to be telling you more information about some of the other awesome vehicles here. I'm going to go and take a little trip around, Courtney and Derek, because there are some great things to see here, and you're going to have to keep a real tight leash on me, because I might just drive off with one of them.
Reel you in.
All right, back to you guys in the studio for now.
They know where to find you, Joe.
Yeah, don't drive off with one, but I understand why you're tempted. A lot of fun. We'll see you in a bit. Well, Tori Kelly is standing by now with details on a highly anticipated new family film. Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Derek and Courtney. Coming up, we're getting ready to see some of our favorite characters return to the big stage in Sing 2. I am chatting with Grammy Award-nominated singer and actress Tori Kelly all about her role in the fabulous new film and its special sneak preview. And we're going to check up what's coming up for the news at 4, including how to combat those picky eaters at this year's Thanksgiving dinner table. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Thanksgiving Eve. Thursday Eve, also known as, right? So our question of the day is all about Thanksgiving and family gatherings, which are so great. They also stress a lot of people out.
A lot of people.
Okay, so we asked, what advice do you have for dealing with family during the holidays? Patricia writes in, as we say in church, God gave you 2 ears.
Yep.
Let it go in one and out the other.
Oh, Patricia, that's a good one. Robin writes in, I stay in the kitchen and cook. I keep a bottle of tequila in my freezer. Need I say more? You always make sure the cook is happy. Amen, Robin.
You could also just keep a bottle under the bathroom sink, so every time you sneak away, I'm just saying.
So you've heard.
Just an idea.
Right.
Heather writes in, hang out with the craziest one. That way you look normal.
I love it. And just think, it's great stories. It's great stories and fodder for when we need it here. You could just tell us what happened.
It's true. It's true. Earlier, I was saying how I really love spending Thanksgiving with my family. The extended family is really where things get tricky because they don't seem to get the memo about religion and politics and all the other things you're not really supposed to speak about at the holidays.
They get on transmit only.
Right. And then my problem is I just have to also speak up because, you know, I just do.
Because that's what Derek does.
Yeah.
I know. No, it's so true because you stand behind what you believe. But holidays definitely can get tricky. Mom, do you remember when you set the cabinets on fire cooking something? Do you remember that? Or when the Christmas tree fell over, we had to tie it with fishing line? That was really fun. That was good. She was making some kind of meal and she went to go light the brandy to burn off the brandy that she poured in.
You know, I don't even remember the holidays unless the kitchen catches on fire or the tree falls down.
The Mother's Day when our whole grill in our backyard caught fire. I mean, look, these are all stories,
wow.
okay?
And you
it's
made
all
it.
stories.
You made it.
And that steak was really good. Anyway, we saved the steak.
That landed in the grass.
Hey, it's green. You like to eat greens.
I know, it's like a salad.
It is. It was. Let's check in now with Keith, Christine, and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at the top of the hour. Hey, guys, any crazy family holiday table stories?
We had a roast that caught on fire outside, too. I think it's probably more often than not that happens with families, right?
It
Maybe
does.
not feeling so bad about it. I wasn't the one cooking, but things always get a little crazy in our household,
It
too.
happens.
I say we finally gave up on turkey and went to beef tenderloin. When I was about 15, my mother finally said, "I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just
It's done.
can't do it."
Yeah.
I need to do that because I can't cut a turkey. I don't know how to slice one.
This is the year, Keith. I feel it.
You
We
think
have
so?
YouTube, new YouTube now.
I was going to say, YouTube
we didn't have that then. I'm with you.
I guess I could, perhaps.
I had to YouTube a turkey and learn how to cut
There's
it.
got to be
Yeah,
a
okay,
tutorial.
then, you know what? I should invest in that.
I just feel like
probably
you
takes, what, 10 minutes to figure it out?
Keith's been talking about this for 2 weeks. I feel like you're just like invested in not learning how and just going, all right, well, I'm owning it. I'm not good at it.
I'm just really bad. I mean, you know.
You're good at a lot of
But
things.
with YouTube, there's hope. With YouTube, there's hope, right? Yeah.
Hey,
okay,
and
very
I
good.
wanted to give my advice.
Yes.
Fill in the blank. If you go looking for a blank, you'll find it. Well, if you go looking for a fight,
A
you'll
fight.
find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
A miracle, a friend,
Yes, so
a bottle
true,
of
Franklin.
wine, whatever you go looking for,
You know what? That's really
you'll
good.
find it.
Yeah, good
So
point.
fill
good
in the
point.
blank.
Where's
It's
my
your
wine,
Thanksgiving.
speaking of?
It's Wednesday.
If I could move fast enough, I'd get up and get it. I can't.
Well, I'll do the weather and give you a chance. Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh.
Look at you.
See?
You like the
Your-
wish.
I found it.
Your wish is our command.
I love it. Enjoy for us, too, over there, you two. That
Cheers.
Pinot Noir looked real good.
Oh, it was.
Very nice.
We'll save some for later.
Perfect.
Okay, time for weather.
Yeah.
Look, a little shaky camera. It's breezy out there. And more humid and more cloudy, just like the weatherman told you.
Yes.
You were on the money.
And remember yesterday it was 71, 71, 71?
Yes.
Well, and I said it would be warmer. Look at those numbers. 77, 77, 77. I know. So it's certainly, and you're going to love Benji. You ready for Benji? Yes. Here's Benji.
Ben.
So cute, getting them pumpkins.
Benji's head is somewhere in the cornucopia.
Oh, I see that now.
Yeah. You're sort of seeing Benji's other side, but that's because Benji is in the corner. Anyway, don't do that, even if you've had too much wine.
Yeah.
Stay out of the cornucopia. All right, let's talk about this front. It's going to be here tomorrow, so I want to give you the timing. I'm going to go close in at 4, but here's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. There's the front coming our way, some showers scattered overnight. So I would look for a little rain. This is 2 in the morning. Then we get into the earlier morning hours. It's 8 o'clock or the dawn hours. So 8 a.m., showers and thunderstorms along I-10 up to the north. That's Huntsville right there. The front continues to move our way through noon. But look, by the time we get to noon, a lot of you, College Station to Huntsville to Conroe, are starting to see clearing skies, at least in terms of the rain, so you're drying out. And then by the time we get to 4, almost everybody's on the dry side. So it's really a sort of an 8 to 4 window. For Houston, I would say 10 to 2. So that's the easiest way to remember it as far as when we're going to have the rain. So how much? I'm saying 1 to 2 is going to be fairly common. Could see as much as 3, maybe 4 inches of rain. That's the outer limit. So this isn't a big flood event, but we could always see some isolated issues, especially for feeder roads. So try to get where you're going by 10 in the morning, and then you should be okay. Wind, hail, tornadoes, I'm not going to leave them out of the picture, but very low threat for those. Forecast then, I want to show you this because holiday lights on Saturday, 40% chance of rain. So we have this roller coaster of rain on Thursday, dry on Friday, rain on Saturday, dry first day of Hanukkah, and then dry as we go into next week as we head into December. So cools down too, 60s, 40s. It's going to be a sweater weather kind of weekend with a little rain on Saturday, but I'll also show you that future cast coming up at 4.
Sweaters and umbrellas, okay.
Something for everyone.
All right, Frank.
Just fill in the blank.
Yeah. I'm looking for sunshine, though, next week.
If you go looking for it, you'll find it.
Okay, I sure will. Frank, thank you.
All right, look now some of the stories that we're working on for our news at 4 o'clock. More than likely, you have a picky eater or 2 in the family. So who do you make sure they try some of the new items on the Thanksgiving table? One doctor has some ideas to help your picky eater enjoy nutritious and healthy meals during the holiday.
And hey, speaking of Thanksgiving dinner, let's talk cranberry sauce. We know there is a heated battle about whether to have fresh or canned cranberry sauce. But let's put that aside for just a moment. You may or may not have noticed, but the labels on Ocean Spray cranberry sauce are upside down.
And that's not by mistake. The reason behind this marketing move.
Okay, and it's one of the biggest and most well-known parades of the year. We will get a little preview of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that will air tomorrow right here on KPRC2. These stories and much more coming up on the news at 4 o'clock. And, you know, someone had some advice that they just hang with the craziest person. What if they're all crazy?
Or what if you're the crazy?
You know?
What if we are?
Then you're in good company.
I mean, I know, but I think the upside down label is how it's the best way to get that out of the can. I think. I know. Oh, see?
Wow. Okay. See,
smarter,
that's why we hang with you guys.
Yeah. I don't know, but I could be the crazy one. I'm not sure.
It just plops right out. It's very satisfying.
It's the noise.
I'm trying to think. No, it's
the gelatinous noise.
Okay, gelatinous.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yes, to you as well.
And also, we're so thankful for the viewer comments. The viewers, the Houston Life viewers,
they
are
bring it.
amazing.
Oh,
they
man,
bring
yes.
it, and we sit here and laugh every day. So we're grateful for them.
Because they know
Same.
we're crazy.
The great de-stressor.
See, they hang with the crazy. We like them.
We're all in good company. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
I feel so normal after watching your show.
We do what we can.
Oh, boy. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll
You
see you
as
at the
well.
top of the hour. This is really exciting. I know you and I are really excited about this movie coming out 5 years after the wildly popular animated musical Sing was released. Its follow-up, Sing 2, it's going to hit theaters on December 22nd, just in time for Christmas.
I can't believe it's been 5 years since the original. So the cast is full of A-list voices, including Matthew McConaughey, Scarlett Johansson, Halsey, Bono from U2, Taron Egerton, Reese Witherspoon, and of course, Tori Kelly. Lauren Kelly has more on this fun new family film. Lauren.
Wait, are you related?
You know, I was going to say, no, unfortunately not related to Tori Kelly. She is far more talented than this Lauren Kelly, but Sing 2, awesome movie. It follows determined koala bear Buster Moon, voiced by Matthew McConaughey, who leads a group of other fabulous performers to their next big show. But in order to make it a bigger venue, they have to convince the reclusive rock star Clay Calloway to join them and get past the mean mogul Jimmy Crystal. Singer and actress Tori Kelly, who by the way just got nominated this week for 2 Grammys, plays the sweet and talented Mina the elephant, and she's telling us all about the fun new film.
I'll give you 3 weeks to get this show up and running.
I won't let you down, sir.
Better not, or I'll throw you off the roof.
Today is a really special day because not only is Sing 2, the movie, doing something really cool as a sneak preview this weekend, I am chatting with the ever so beautiful and talented and Grammy-nominated Tori Kelly. Congrats!
Thank you.
This is a really big week for you. Congratulations on the nominations. I was a fan of your music well before you made it onto the big screen, but let's face it, you're way too beautiful not to be on the big screen.
Oh,
tell us about Sing 2.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I just still can't believe that I'm in this movie. The cast is just incredible. I had so much fun being Mina again in the sequel. The music is amazing.
Well, you mentioned the cast is outrageous. Yourself, Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Scarlett Johansson, Halsey, Bono from U2. Like, it's amazing, right? Like, what a cast. Was there anybody on set who got nervous to sing in front of everybody? Obviously not you and not Bono, right? But anybody else?
No, you know what? We actually, well, for a few reasons we actually kind of recorded everything separately. So we weren't ever in the same room. But no, I mean, everyone did such an amazing job. Like watching the film, I'm like, wow, everyone sounds so good. The song choices are perfect. And I am excited to, hopefully I'll get to meet Bono at some point because I'll fangirl.
I feel like that would be the best room to be in for a karaoke session anybody could ever witness, Tori. Well, Tori, congratulations. You're also an author, The Curly Girl Blues. Fellow Curly Girl, I totally get it, but this is a children's book. I absolutely love it. Congratulations on the Grammy nominations. We are rooting for you, and everybody has to go see Sing 2 when it hits theaters December 22nd. It's amazing, and we look forward to seeing you on the big screen, okay? Happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.
I just love her. And this Saturday, there'll be an exclusive nationwide sneak preview of screenings for Sing 2, a full month before its official release. Now, advance tickets are available now for those participating theaters here in Houston. And if you guys want, I put a direct link up to make it easy at HoustonLife.tv. So
she's adorable. I'm so excited for this movie.
I watched it, you guys. I got a sneak peek. It's adorable. It is so funny. It's better than the first one. It's so family friendly, and the role Mina the elephant that Tori plays, perfect for her.
Her pipes are so good. And if you haven't seen the first film, it's perfect timing because you can watch the first movie just in time to see the second one. It really is a great film.
Yes,
great
it's
job,
adorable.
Lauren.
Thanks,
She's adorable.
guys.
All right.
And are you guys related?
I mean, maybe there's like a cousin
There has
of
to
a
be.
cousin of a cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask at the family table tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. Coming up just in time for the holiday parties. Learn ways to stop a dog's counter surfing.
Uh-oh.
The experts in the house.
Yeah, stay right there. Houston Life will be right back. Hi, Steph.
If you are one of many pet parents who all year long, but especially during the holidays, struggle with your pooch grabbing unattended food off the counter, you are not alone. To help you out, we are joined by the puppy expert, Stephanie Bennett, with Believe in Dog Training, with her pro tips for counter surfing, accompanied by Tex and Tex's brother, Charlie. Stephanie, it's great to see you in studio.
Thank you so much. I love being here. It's such an honor.
I don't know who booked this segment, but I feel like this is a therapy session on the couch here, because you and I have had this conversation. Oscar's going to be 2 on Saturday, and he has been a counter surfer his entire life. So when I came to you the first time, there were lots of things that we start with. And the first one is sort of, first of all, it's not uncommon.
Not at all. We hear it constantly all the time. Obviously, if they're capable enough, they have to be tall enough and long enough and all that kind of stuff. But if they do, and their nose, because their nose is so powerful, and it's giving them all kinds of messages, and for sure it happens all the time.
Okay, let's talk about the obvious one, and the first one is prevention, because that's the first thing I came to you. How do we stop this? I mean, you can't really stop or prevent something on the counter. You turn around and it's gone.
Right. And what we know about dogs is they're living in this moment right here and now.
Right.
So I cannot communicate to you whether I like it or I don't unless I catch you in the moment. And so the best way, of course, is to prevent it. Prevention, meaning don't leave any food anywhere that your dog can get it. Because obviously we don't want them to practice it, and we certainly don't want them to hit the jackpot.
Exactly, which Oscar has hit the jackpot. Okay, so let's talk about management. So this would be, first of all, we started with prevention. Let's talk about management if it happens.
Yeah, so management is I'm going to prevent you from doing this also. So not only I'm going to be cooking food or whatever, so I will use a baby gate.
Okay.
I will use a tether. I can use a leash, anything, a pen, exercise pen, crate, all those kinds of things that we can use. So we're just managing it, preventing you again from practicing it and hitting the jackpot. But you still get to be around us, right? But that's just one less step that I have to actually teach you to do something different. But you're here, I'm just preventing you from me turning my back and then you getting it.
Okay, the old saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not so true. Can we still train an old dog who's used to doing something like this?
100%. The only thing is that the longer I've been practicing any behavior and the more I've been reinforced for it, then maybe it might be a little bit more difficult for me to learn a different behavior to replace that behavior. Because no matter what, if we have gone to the slot machine, if you've ever won at the slot machine,
you start drooling.
You start drooling, yes. And now every single time you pass a slot machine, you're like, I wonder if I should try that again.
Right, right. The sensory sort of goes off, right? Okay, let's talk about, this is step 3, is train an incompatible behavior. So what does that mean? You're talking about basically boundaries again, right?
That's right. So our whole philosophy, as you know, is redirection.
Right.
So if I don't want you to do something, I'm going to train you to tell you what it is I do want you to do. So if I don't want you to be on the counters when I am cooking dinner, I'm going to train you to do something else. And really the best thing for this is to train a place bed command, which Oscar has worked on before. So a place bed command, meaning that I want you to keep all 4 feet on this bed when I tell you to until I tell you otherwise. So you get to hang out with me while I'm in the kitchen or while we're eating Thanksgiving dinner. It's a beautiful command to be able to go, I want you to stay here. And now I prevent you from doing all of it because I've taught you to do something different.
You know, what's funny is I remember when we first started that place command and it was a disaster. We all thought this is never going to work. And it has. He places for his food, for dinner. So he has gotten, and when you see the success of this, it can happen. It can.
Baby
you can train
steps.
them.
It always has to be. But we can't go to college from elementary school.
There you go. We cannot. Okay, this also talks about what happens if they do successfully grab something and we, you know, like Oscar, he ate a couple breakfast. We see the remnants of it and it's not immediate.
Right. So you can't say anything about it. If he's done it and you miss it completely, even if you miss it by 2 seconds, because you have 1 second to be able to communicate. If you miss it by 2 seconds, you cannot say a word about it. That's your fault. Roll up the newspaper and give yourself a whack because you did that, right? That was your problem.
Right.
So, but the thing is this, is that, and I've talked to Orlando about this before too, is that, so Oscar is such a fun-loving, confident dog that I think that he has learned a lot, and many dogs do this. Not only is he just driven to get food, because he's a chow hound, we know that, right? He wants to eat, but also he knows that if I go and grab something and somebody is around, they're going to chase me. We're going to have a fun chase game.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be fun, and I get attention. So if you're working on other stuff, he's like, what should I do about this? I'm going to go steal on purpose so that you will come and chase me, because it's so fun.
It is super fun. He just stole sweaters, he steals hats, and then it's just the butt in the air kind of thing. He doesn't even chew it.
Right.
He's just like, playing this little game.
Let's play.
And this is also a good time right now, Stephanie, to be a reminder of the things that are left about for our dogs can be very hazardous during the holidays.
For sure. And so if they do get something that is dangerous and they ingest it, then absolutely you got to call the vet, you got to call poison control, wherever it is, you got to do something about that quickly.
But training,
yes.
and repetitive is the key to having our happy puppy.
And consistency.
There we go. We hear it from the puppy whisperer all the time. It's so lovely to see you. I just wish Tex loved you more. I mean, both Charlie's asleep. This is amazing. To connect with Stephanie, head over to the Scene on Houston Live section of our website. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Great to see you. We're going to check in with Joe, who is live at Autorama this afternoon. Hey, Joe, did you find one to take for a ride?
I did, but I also found another that we're going to take the kids with the ride. I know a lot of parents are like, oh, it's the holidays, the kids are home, but you know what? We found just what you need here at Autorama. Look at this beautiful school bus. We're ready to go to school, too. I have my backpack. I've been doing my homework on all the vehicles here, and when we come back, we're going to put ourselves to the test with Larry when we come back to talk everything about Autorama here happening at the George R. Brown Convention Center when Houston Life returns. Well, welcome back to Houston Life and welcome to Autorama. It's happening here at the George R. Brown Convention Center here downtown, and it's absolutely amazing. There's so many cars, over 400, that you can check out here of different styles and types. And when we talked about that before we came back on, we found another beauty for you to see and brace your eyes upon. We're here with Larry to talk a little bit more about it. This is amazing, and that color on it, that beautiful pearl paint.
Well, you've only been at Autorama here for a bit, and you're already talking.
I told you I did my homework. We did our homework by the school bus, so we learned about it, and it's beautiful.
This is a 1932 Ford. 32 Fords are the iconic hot rod. This one has many body modifications. It has pearl paint, as you pointed out. All chrome engine, and this is a car that's driven in the nice weather. I mean, it's a super. They're not comfortable to ride, and this is not like riding in a big comfy car, but it's a super cool hot rod. It's got the carburetor stick up high. You have to look past that when you drive it. It's not easy to drive, but when you drive down the road with this, people stop and say, wow, and especially that color.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can see why people would stop, but there's so many other gorgeous different vehicles here. Talk about some of the other makes and models.
We have hot rods, we have restored muscle cars, motorcycles, trucks, lots of trucks, low riders. We have the tuner gallery on Saturday, which are import cars and tuners, late model domestics. We have feature celebrities. Chip Foose is here on Saturday. Sting is here on Sunday. We have an automotive flea market, Women's World live music. I mean, it's full family entertainment. Full family entertainment.
Absolutely. And tickets are still available for people to come and check this out for themselves. How can they get them?
So we have tickets for sale here, but if you go to your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store, we get discount tickets. So for a family of four, it's worth going and getting the discount tickets.
It sure is. For those who have never been here before, what's your favorite part about this event?
The quality of the cars. I mean, what's happened over the years, I've been doing this for 40 years, the quality gets better every year. So as people spend more money and spend more time, the vehicles just get better. And I look at these through judges' eyes. And I mean, I really like this show because it's the first one of the season, but we come here and see lots of trucks. I mean, this is Texas. It's fantastic. So this is really, this is one of the nicest shows there is in this entire country.
Absolutely.
And we're really happy. Here at the O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama, we are so thrilled that all these local people come out and support us this and show us these great vehicles.
And we want them to do that, absolutely coming here and showing that support, showing that love for this event here. And guess what, you guys? There's going to be low riders too on Saturday for the youngers out there, the youngsters. We're going to send things back to you guys, but we have a lot more work to do here, right?
We sure do.
We got to find a car for me to take home. We're going to send things back to you guys while I continue my search. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go walking.
All right, Joe. Good luck out there. Have fun. And after the break, a look at what's coming up on KPRC2 tomorrow with some Thanksgiving Day favorites.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Let's bring in that new mystery challenger. A Sondermind therapist takes the stress out of your day so you can sleep at night. Visit Sondermind.com and get connected to a licensed therapist.
It's Suddenlink's best holiday deal ever. Power all your new holiday devices with 1 gig internet for the low price of $49.99 a month. And as a treat, unwrap a $300 Visa prepaid card. HBO Max included on us for 1 year and a free Wi-Fi extender. Plus, get Suddenlink stream with your favorite shows and streaming apps all in one device. But this deal ends December 5th. Get the speed and reliability of our fastest internet at our lowest price of the season. And with optimum flexibility from Suddenlink, there are no contracts or hidden fees. Visit Suddenlink.com today.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a zero or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Plus, extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Get more access to care with WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-844-948-0129. Now, that's 1-844-948-0129.
I called back. Same State Farm agent. Texted the next day. Same guy.
Hey, blink twice if you're in danger.
Guys, it's called service. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A reminder, Houston Life will be off tomorrow. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we will do the same with our families. But KPRC2 has you covered with holiday classics, starting, of course, with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, kicking off at 9 a.m.
It is always so much fun to watch. After that, you can catch the National Dog Show presented by Purina. That airs at noon right here on KPRC2. And if any of our viewers end up trying the pie cake-in with your turducken, please let us know how it is.
Or if you have the hummingbird cake. It's all so good. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's so good.
All right, then. Well, we'll see you back on Friday, but enjoy your Thanksgiving.
That is right. We're going to send it over to Keith and Christine. An early happy Thanksgiving to both of you.
To you as well. Is it really made out of hummingbirds, though? That's what I want to know.
No, I don't know why it's called that, but it's like pineapple and spice and something else. It's just, I didn't name it.
You'd have to knock off a whole, nest of hummingbirds to make one.
We're not killing the hummingbirds. I promise you.
Wow.
It's just the cake.
Courtney.
It's just the cake.
I could have a peaceful Thanksgiving now.
Yes.
I was worried about
Listen, I can't wait for the update on the carving. Maybe we should get a meat slicer.
I'm going to practice tonight, and we're going to see how it goes.
You're going to have to prove it to us, too.
I'll put a video on YouTube myself. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you guys.